I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Sometimes when you want something bad enough, you have to put a little bit more effort into it. There are highs and lows of time given, of productivity. And sometimes those lows go for a while. Sometimes you need those lows. Sometimes you need that rest. Literally, that is normal. That is normal. To be actually a human for once, to be able to be you, to fulfill your needs, to be enough, and to feel enough. And then right around the corner is knowing that you have to lock back in and finish this strong. And it's hard. It genuinely and truly is hard. And I say this coming from the perspective of just getting out of a break. Literally, my months of January were extremely hard. February was crazy because swim season was ending, and then right around the corner I had a fundraising event, and then I had a business conference. And then right after that, it was breaks. I had spring break, and then I had Easter break, and then now I'm coming into it knowing that finals are around the corner, and I have to lock back in from my breaks. And I'm just trying to pull that strength to do it. And you should too. Because it's so easy to think that I can't do this, I don't have the strength to do it. But lean on your past, lean on your strengths, and lean into those weaknesses. So often we get caught up and we think, oh, I have to lean on these strengths because of X, Y, and Z. No, you get to lean on those strengths and to trust yourself. That might seem dumb, but just listen to me, okay? I've always thought that my willingness to go all in was a bad thing in the end. But now I see it as a strength that I can lock back in when I need to and pull through for myself and get my work done. You just have to trust yourself. You have to trust all of your instincts to get your goal done. Literally today, I am and was and used to be a very impulsive person. Used to be very I want to go now, I need to go now, I have to go now. My plan at 4:30 was to go do a bar class because I saw that it was free. Well, actually, I told myself it was 4:15 and I was waiting for a text from someone. And I was like, it's fine, it's not that big of a deal, just, you're doing this, just let it wait it out. So I did, we texted, we caught up. And then I was like, oh, there's a 5:30 yoga. I'll go to that. And so I did. And I went. And lo and behold, I go onto the yoga site and it says, this bar Pilates class is only free through the month of March. So if I would have showed up to that bar class being impulsive like the person that I used to be, I wouldn't have been able to go to that bar class. And I'm saying this because I was leaning on my weakness. I was leaning on my urgency, my tendencies to be urgent, and using my newfound skills and used those to tell myself, Emma, you don't have to go that quick. Chill, take a deep breath. And later I found out so many different things that if I would have shown up, it just wasn't it. And that is another thing that I learned, and I'm leaning on my strengths that used to be weaknesses, was that I used to be very go, 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 impulsive, force. And that didn't get me anywhere. That was literally just me trying to go up against the universe, God, Allah, your higher being, Buddha. And I realized I just need to let things fall into place. And I called a person and I was like, I'm so stressed, I don't know what I'm doing, and I want to go to this yoga thing, but I don't know, I feel like I have homework, but I want to go see you and hang out. And they were like, I know, I want to hang out with you too, and it's fine, but go to that yoga place first and then we can hang out. And it was just a reminder to me that I don't always have to be going and going and going. I just need to let things fall into place. on my strengths and my weaknesses, because I get to. Because you learn about yourself every single experience. Because every single experience will repeat, but in a different way, until you learn it. Until you learn it. Like, not to make this about drama, not to say anything like this, but an old friend of mine used to be in a very similar situation multiple times. And I would see them and I would try to help them. And they would have the same results occur from this different friendship, from another different friendship, from another different friendship. 3 completely different people, but the same lesson that they are trying and the universe is trying to give to them that they are not learning yet. And I say yet because they always can. So, back to the whole point of this was saying to lock in. Recenter yourself, reground yourself, connect yourself with your core, your soul, your being, the universe, the earth, whatever your vibe is. It's cliche and it's rah-rah, and it's true. It is. Not to say that I'm living proof, but if you were to ask me a year ago who I was very antsy, anxious, driven, ambitious person. Not to say that person was bad. She was just learning. And I can say this now, a year later, as an appreciation, as gratitude for her and to her for sticking it out. And I do want to say this one thing. It's completely off topic, and I don't know if this will resonate with you. But enjoy the life that you have now. So often we take life for granted. And it can be taken away from us in a blink of an eye. And I really just want to bring awareness to this, because literally there was a person like in my circle, in my school really, and I knew of them, and they passed away 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And they still have family. And they still are moving forward, but with that inside of them. And literally today is the 10th anniversary of their passing. And no, I was not very close with this person. I had maybe a few interactions with them, but they were in my school. And it's something that's kind of always been deep, like within me, just knowing that someone slightly older than me, but then looking back was super young, passed. And just the beautifulness of life. That they were on this planet for less than 14 years. I mean, I don't even know. It was a tragedy when they passed. And it just comes to show that even though our life is hard, and yes, we have goals, that we need to remain in ourselves, and that we have to continue to learn and to grow for those people who did not have the opportunity to. And if you're grieving somebody right now, if you just lost somebody, if you've lost somebody years ago, maybe a day ago, if you have that missing piece within you, I would want to give you the biggest hug ever, because that's hard. Losing someone is probably one of the hardest things that you can go through, if not the. And I want you to know you're not alone. And that it's hard. And you just have to keep going for them. And you just have to keep going for your goals to make them proud. Because they see you, they're with you, and just every single bit of me hopes you know that they are there for you and are watching over you and are being your support system, the person that you are leaning towards when you don't feel like you have anybody. And so, big circle. Go for your goals and take your life as an opportunity. Take your life as that chance to be able to grow and to be someone you've never been before, and to realize that the people who have not had that same opportunity are watching over you, and that they're rooting for you, and everybody's rooting for you. And so you just have to begin rooting for yourself. You've got this. I believe in you. Just trust in yourself. Food for thought.